Good morning, everybody. It's Miss Grace. Okay, this is day 4 of the remote learning packet, and on the next page after the grammar, we have vocabulary work. Now, remember, our vocabulary words are dignified, hilarious, stunned, observant, polished, flattered, regretted, and trampled. So on this page, all you're going to do is match the definition to the spelling word. Okay, so number 1, feeling sorry about something and wishing you hadn't done it. All right, so when I went and looked in the book and I looked at the page in day 1 of the packet, I realized that the best match here was regretted. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward and you can do the rest on your own. All right, so the next thing we have is the ask and answer questions, and these are comprehension questions. No, I am not going to give you the answers. You are going to have to go look in the book. They give you page numbers. But what I am going to do is I'm going to remind you that you have to restate and have to answer. You do not have to do a full race question. They do not give you the space for that. So number 1, who are the people that make up the Beatles? So I started it as the persons who make up the Beatles are, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. You can go find that answer on page 321. All right. According to the author, who is the best guitar player? How do you know? According to the author, the best guitar player is, I knew this because, boom. Now notice, I'm giving you the sentence structure, I'm giving you the reword, but I'm not giving you the answer. And yes, you have to write the reword. A main idea on page 325 is the Beatles became popular. Support this statement with 2 details from the text. 2 details from the text that support the main idea are, and I gave you space, and there. So this is how you would write this answer. What Beatles song was the first to go to number 1 on the charts in America? The first Beatles song to go to number 1 in America is, and then you can give the title. You find that on page 327. Okay, now this page has a back to it. So, and yes, you need to do this too, okay? So, why did the Beatles regret telling fans about their favorite candy? Find the answer on page 329. Okay, the way you start this is, the fans regretted telling, we put, the Beatles regretted telling fans about their favorite candy because, and then you have to give the reason. So let's fix that. Sorry about that. Give an example of Beatlemania. Look on page 330. One example of Beatlemania is, and then you give your answer. Do not forget capitals and periods, please, 4th graders. What do you learn about the Beatles from reading parts of their interviews on pages 332 to 335? Based on the pieces of the interviews, comma, I learned the Beatles were, and then give your answer. Don't forget your period. What do you think the Beatles may mean by the word toppermost? Now, as far as I know, toppermost was just kind of a silly invention. But using your context clues, what do you think toppermost means? You'll find the answer on page 336. I think the word toppermost means, and then using your context clues, go ahead and give a reasonable answer. Don't forget capitals and periods. Okay? Good luck. That's the end of day 4. I will be posting a video later on going back to the writing project on the opinion piece. Okay? See you later.